What's up, readers? I have a very special treat for you today. We are about to read a very different sort of book. We are reading There Were Two Nights, a story by my actual 4-year-old niece, well, she was 4 at the time, Ellie McCabe, and me, Timmy Bauer. To make this story, I recorded my 4-year-old niece telling me a story, and then whatever she told, that's what we illustrated. Get ready for the most random book ever. This is a story my 4-year-old niece told me at Christmas time. I recorded it and changed almost none of the words. Just a little bit so the story could flow a little. There Were Two Nights, a story by my niece Ellie and me, Timmy Bauer. Okay, so a princess went into her castle and she said she's gonna stay in her castle forever until the night comes. I'm going to stay in my castle forever until the night comes. And the princess and the king, I think I just made the king up. The princess kissed the king because they got married. And there were 2 nights. One was a monster night and one was a good night. And there were actually 2 kings too. One was a monster king and one was a nice king. When the princess kissed the king, they both turned into frogs. The good knight isn't going to get the princess. But there were 2 princesses. One is a zombie princess. And one is a good princess, but she got turned into a frog. And so the good knight is not going to get the good princess. So, to recap.
When the princess said she was going to stay in her castle forever, a good knight came, and a bad knight came. And there was a good princess, Ribbit, and a zombie princess. And there was a good king, and a zombie king.
Wait, I thought he was a monster king first. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
And then the princess and the king both kissed each other. So one of the knights is a monster knight, and one of the knights is a good knight.
And when they got to the castle, a dragon came. The dragon was a magical dragon. More dragons popped out of his body and his head and his just face. And there were monsters and dragons and more monsters and more dragons. And then Jesus came and he said,
"Get back to all the monster dragons and the monster knight and the monster king."
And he turned the good princess back into a princess so the good knight and the good princess could be together. The end. What did you think? That was There Were Two Nights, a story by my little niece Ellie and me, Timmy Bauer. I hope you liked it. If you did, check to make sure you're subscribed. There are more read-alouds like this one. Well, maybe not like this one, but there are more read-alouds and you don't want to miss it. This is so funny.